in color. The continuing story of Peyton Place. Starring Dorothy Malone as Constance Mackenzie, Ed Nelson as Michael Rossi, Ryan O'Neill as Rodney Harrington, Barbara Parkins as Betty Anderson, Tim O'Connor as Elliot Carson, Christopher Connolly as Norman Harrington, Patricia Morrow as Rita Harrington, James Douglas as Stephen Cord.
A fresh snowfall hit Peyton Place last night. A clean and fresh fall that seemed to cover up the tragedy of blind Chris Webber, who Stephen Cord put on a transcontinental bus. A bus headed for a new life. Today, as the sun breaks on the square, Eli Carson begins to sweep away the new snow. A simple act of great meaning to one who has left a small town and who has made the decision to return to it.
Hey, young man, why aren't you in Florida, huh?
My Dr. Rossi.
How are you, Mike?
For land's sake, I'm fine, just fine. Say, I didn't recognize you in that thing. Well, it is good to see you back.
You like it?
Well, that's kind of a fancy buggy for a country doctor. Hey, let's celebrate and drink a toast. I got a pot of coffee on the big stove.
That's a wonderful idea. I was wondering who'd be the first one I'd see when I came back. I'm glad it was you.
Me too. Come here. Come on down to the stove and thaw out.
Well, the place looks great, Eli.
Yeah, I hope you didn't come just to get some of your things.
No, I could never leave here. Well, the smell here is just wonderful. With the trees and the ocean, now the fresh snow.
Yeah.
What does it smell so darn good in here?
Yeah, roasting chestnuts, have one.
Oh, swell.
Yeah, the first snow came late this year.
Yeah, I seem to remember when I left. As a matter of fact, it was overdue, huh? Well, how is everyone? Rodney?
Oh, he's fine, just fine.
And Norman and Rita?
Norman's fine. He's going to school full-time, so I have to do the sweeping up. And Rita?
Thanks.
Oh, the kids are fine.
How about Stephen and Betty?
Well, they're going to live in the house on the hill with Mr. Peyton.
Where?
Well, you heard about the fire, didn't you?
Yes, Dr. Fielding called me.
Well, when Mr. Peyton was in the hospital, Rodney moved out, and Stephen's going to move in, kind of a musical grandson.
Well, it doesn't exactly seem like things were dull while I was gone, huh?
Ah, we had time to think about you. How was New York?
Well, New York is kind of recovering from the holidays. How's my godson doing?
Oh, he's getting fatter and sassier every day.
And Connie and Elliot?
They're terrible. They're spoiling him rotten. He's going to be spoiled as plum rotten.
You know, you haven't told me any gossip at all.
Well, what else do you want to hear?
Well, now, let me see.
Oh, that Webber boy got off scot-free. More's the pity.
Yeah, I knew about that.
Who have I left out?
Well, nobody I can think of. What about Rachel? How's she working out?
Who?
Rachel.
Oh, Rachel's the one I forgot. She's a young tyrant, too bossy. No complaints. She missed you, Michael. Can I heat up your coffee?
Heat it up? No, listen, I'm gonna have to get coffee.
Sure, I'm glad that you're back.
Well, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
Now, listen, don't you go telling everyone about it now, will you?
Why not?
Well, I'm gonna keep it as a surprise for myself.
Now, that's cruel.
Cruel?
Yeah, what am I going to do for the rest of the day?
Oh.
Doctor, Mike, I missed you. We all missed you.
Well, I missed you too, Eli. I missed everyone.
Oh, say, if I'm not too nosy, why did you leave so suddenly? Oh, I am being nosy.
No, it isn't any lie. It's just that, well, maybe I'm learning how to be a good Yankee after all by keeping my mouth shut.
Fine Yankee I am, huh?
Well, I'll see you soon.
Right.
Divorce?
As soon as possible.
Have you talked to Lee about it?
I I want to talk to him about anything. I just want out.
Do you have any idea that's what you want?
No, I haven't seen him since the other night. I thought maybe you could talk to him for me.
Well, what should I do, Sandy? Use your house key to let myself in when I deliver the message?
Mr. Cord, I know how you must feel being shot at and everything, but I didn't have anything to do with that.
I know. Well, if you've made up your mind, I'll give you the names of a couple of attorneys that can help you.
You won't do it?
There just aren't enough hours in the day. You're going to need some advice, someone that can think things through without being emotionally involved.
I don't want to make a big deal out of it. All I want is a little piece of paper that says I'm no longer married to Lee Weber.
Either one of these men can handle everything for you.
And you won't do it?
No.
Well, it figures. All my life I've been trying to put square pegs into round holes.
Look, Sandy.
Oh, no need to apologize, Mr. Cord. I can't say that I blame you for wanting to wash your hands and walk away. I know the feeling, but thank you for your time.
Just a moment. Yes?
Your wife is here, Mr. Cord.
I'll be right out. Look, Sandy, I can take this to court for you. But where will it end? I didn't intend to step in and take over the other night. I just reacted to a situation. Now, as an attorney, I can't take you as a client if it means building up some kind of false confidence in you that says I can turn to Stephen for anything. That would only set you up for another fall.
Well, I think it's a little more than that, isn't it, Mr. Cord? I think you're just sick and tired of anyone by the name of Weber. Well, everyone has been telling me since I was 12 years old what a big girl I am. So I guess I can take care of myself.
Didn't mean to interrupt anything.
Oh, no problem. I just stopped in to get the names from a few lawyers. I understand you're moving into Martin Peyton's house.
Yes, today.
Well, you must be very excited.
I know we'll both enjoy it.
Well, I'm making a move myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm making a move. Even though it isn't really moving anywhere, is it, Mr. Cord?
Well, that will depend on you, Sandy.
Yeah, well, thank you.
May I come in?
Yeah.
She was in a pleasant mood.
I guess I provoked her.
Problem?
She's leaving Lee.
Oh. She's, interested in Rod, you know?
Mm-hmm. I know.
Somehow, I just can't picture them together.
Why not?
I don't know. I guess I always think of Rodney with Allison.
With Allison?
Or someone like that.
Not someone like you?
Is Sandy Weber like me?
I didn't mean that.
I was like Sandy.
I didn't know you then.
But I was like her. Is that disturbing?
No. Because I know you now. And I love you, Betty. I'll always love you.
And I love you.
And?
I'll always love you.
Welcome home, Mr. Peyton. It's good to have you home again.
Thank you, Mary. It's good to be back. Put the car away, please, Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Well.
Can I get you anything, Mr. Peyton?
No, thank you, Mary. No, thank you.
It's just the beginning. Is it in order for me to welcome you home? Or for you to welcome me?
Have you moved in already?
Yes. How do you feel?
Fit. You seem to be proceeding full speed ahead, Stephen.
Why not?
Why not? This is a rather uncomfortable position. Could you come at least halfway?
I think we should have a welcoming home drink together. There's a decanter of brandy in the living room.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Welcome home, Mr. Peyton.
Well, Betty, a surprise. You know, I'm really amazed at the way this work is progressing.
You'll be pleased with the results.
Yeah. Well, this side, yes. A chess set. I'm indebted to you both.
No debt on one condition.
What's the condition?
That you teach me chess.
A bargain. Thank you.
I'll get it.
Betty. The queen never makes the first move. The pawns move first.
Hello, Mary. They told me at the hospital that Mr. Peyton was coming home today.
Well, he just got here, Mr. Harrington.
Oh, good. I have to see him. I want to talk to you.
I'm in no mood to talk to an uninvited visitor.
I waited patiently, and I must say courteously, for you to be released from the hospital.
You've always been famous for your patience, Leslie, as well as your courtesy.
You're going to listen to me.
Stephen, I think we'd better leave.
No, Betty, I want Stephen here. Now that he's decided to usurp my son's position in every way and everything he can.
I don't think I care to listen to this.
Stay here. I want all of you to listen to this. I don't have much faith in Mr. Peyton's translations. I was willing to sit back and wait until Rodney and Norman reached a point of maturity where they could understand that there's nothing ignominious about accepting what's rightfully theirs. But not now. Now I want something from you.
I knew that the day Catherine brought you into this house.
Not for me, for my sons.
That's the same note you've been blaring at me since the first day Rodney was born.
And I'll keep right on with it. Because the day Rodney was born, the whole world knew about him. There weren't any locked doors, any payoffs. His birth certificate had his real name on it. He was your first legitimate heir. And I don't intend to see him and Norman pushed aside by this spurious accident of nature.
Stephen?
I'll remember those words, Mr. Harrington.
How could you forget them?
Leslie, I
you
want
and I
you to...
know what's right, Martin. And I won't let you forget it until you acknowledge what's rightfully theirs.
Now, how would you like him to do that? Put everything in your name right now so you can assure your sons of their succession?
You forced my hand enough, Stephen. Don't push me anymore.
And I don't intend to be pushed anymore.
You understand what I'm saying to you, Martin, and you know I mean it.
You've got your position in the mill, Leslie. You're a big man in town. These are the things you wanted when you married Catherine. You have them. Don't expect anything more from me.
I expect more from my sons. And I expect our relationship to change now that you've recovered from your illness. And I don't want to be given orders from your emissaries anymore. This fabric I was ordered to reproduce for your draperies is out of the question. I assume an explanation was given to you about the costs. Well, I just wanted to tell you personally that I don't intend to change over a whole assembly line to accommodate such a whim.
Betty, call every mill in New England if you have to, but have this fabric duplicated. These are the drapes we are going to have in our home.